Good evening, circuit trainers. Monday night, 6:30. Bit cold and dark today, so I hope you're ready for a bit of circuits, warm you up and get you ready for the rest of the week. So have you brought a mat? Have you got a towel, got your water? Are you ready to go? 3 circuits tonight, 8 minutes each. It'll be very straightforward, I'm sure, for you. We're going to start with the warm up though. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Just rolling the shoulders. We're rolling the shoulders, we're warming them up, we're getting ready for all the press ups we'll be doing shortly. Just taking it around backwards. And when we're ready, we'll take them round forwards. Yes, 3 circuits tonight. The first one's all about CV work. The second one, bit of strength work, bit of plyometric. Take the whole of the arm round backwards now. And the last one is all about abs work. Well, they're 8 minutes each. Take the arms forward. Take the arms down and lifting the knees to hip height. Just steadily warming up the hips, warming up the knees, getting the blood flowing in the legs. Knees down, heels up. "12 exercises in the first circuit, all designed to raise the heart rate. Get you warmed up and ready to go. Lifting the knees now. Knee to opposite elbow, bit of a twist through the spine. Take it into squats. Keeping the knees behind the toes. That's the dog groaning in the background, by the way. It's not my knees. Forward lunge, stepping forwards. Forward lunge, taking that back knee towards the floor. You all got your music on. I know some of you like it. As I've said, the thing is, take it backwards, rear lunge. If I were to play music, it would have to be that strange, copyright-free stuff, because otherwise Twitch will throw your videos off. I'll certainly get chucked off when I put them onto YouTube. Okay, standing up, feet wide, lunging left and right. Besides which, as many of you said, you'll be able to hear me even less then. And I wouldn't want you missing the instructions. That's no good. Reaching down, hand to opposite foot, pushing the free hand out behind you. Back to the middle, reaching left and right, just turning on the toe. Bit of work through the ankle, and then take it overhead. Reaching all the way overhead, feeling the work down the side of the body. Okay, arms down, just jogging, just jogging. Start to raise the heart rate. Mine appears to be 198. Lifting the heels. Don't think that's right. Lift the heels. Push the knees up. Move the arms. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Take it steady, grab a drink, mop your brow if you need to. A bit early for that really. I think if you're sweating already, bit premature. Don't worry though, you soon will be. Okay, so 12 times 40 seconds. These circuits are all 12 times 40 seconds. Mixture of exercises. No strain on the brain. I'll shout out the exercise, you're doing it for 40 seconds. Have a break between each circuit. Job done. Easy. Are you ready? Because the first section's all about CV. We're going to start off with jacks. 40 seconds of jacks. Let's go. Pushing your jacks out. Hands from the hips to overhead. Feet out and forwards. Landing with the knees soft. Take it to wood chop on the left, lifting the knee towards the opposite elbow, towards the opposite shoulder. Hands over the right shoulder. Pulling the hands down, bring the left knee up to meet in the middle. Squat jumps. Taking to squat jumps out and down, in and up, at your own pace. If you don't like the jump, take it out. Take it down to squats. Jogging. Just jogging on the spot. Move the arms, move your knees, move your feet, jogging on the spot, raising the heart rate. You ready? Next one, spotty dogs. Spotty dogs. Lifting the arms alternately. Feet backwards and forwards from a short lunge position. Are you ready? Wood chop on the right. Lifting the right knee. Hands over the left shoulder. Bring them across the body. Bringing the knee up to the opposite shoulder, meeting in the middle, at your own pace. Lunge jumps. Pick a lunge position, jumping into the opposite position. If you want to take this down, I suggest you take it down to rear lunges. Okay, entirely up to you. That's if you want to take the jump out. Otherwise, jumping from one lunge position to the other, alternating the legs. Keep going, keep going. Shit, next exercise. Oh yes, are you ready? Come on. Sprinting on the spot. Down you go. Set. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. Back up and sprint. Down you go. Set. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1. On your feet and sprint. Down you go. Set. 3, 2, 1. Sprint. Come on. All the way to the end now. And high knees. Lifting the knees. At your own pace, you can slow it right down if you want, but bring those knees really high. Okay? Keep going quicker. Lift them as high as you can. Okay, 1, 2, 3 knee, 3 little steps, lift the knee. Little oblique twist, bring your opposite elbow around to your knee at the end of each movement. Keep working. Down you go, split thrust, hands under the shoulders, weight on your hands, bringing the knees in towards the chest, extending the leg, tapping the toe, abs are engaged, trying to keep your back flat. Don't see your backside bouncing up and down. The effort's in bringing the knees in and extending the leg. On your feet, sprinting on the spot. Use your hands. Move the feet. All the way to the end. It's the last one this circuit. Ten, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Hold it there. Grab a drink, have a little break. Okay, well done. First circuit done. First 8 minutes out of the way. What have you got for the next circuit? I know. I'll tell you the first one and then it's going to be a surprise, the rest, because they're all different. Let it be said though, it's basically plyometric exercises with some strength exercises in there as well. It's mostly plyometric exercises. We're jumping up and down, it's going to be quite heavy on the legs. We're going to start with a squat, jump and turn. Are you ready? 40 seconds. Squat, jump and turn. You can do 90 degrees if you want to. You can do 180, it's entirely up to you. If you don't like it at all, do your squats, step round. You can step it through, that's quite okay. Ready for the next one? Burpees. Come on, down you go. Burpee, up you come, and jump. Again, if you want to take it down a little bit, take some of the energy out, step it through, stepping up, standing up on the toes, stepping through again on the toes otherwise. Burpee, up you come, and jump, reaching for the sky. Keep going, don't stop now, we've got 5 seconds to go. Down you go to your mat, wide arm press-ups. Hands wide at the shoulders, from the toes or the knees, entirely up to you. Abs engaged, torso's nice and rigid. None of this, none of this. Nice and rigid, shoulders, hips, knees in a nice straight line. Lowering the chest towards the floor, elbows go out. And return you to the plank. What we're doing next, vertical jumps. On your feet, vertical jumps, squat down. Batter up and jump. If you want to take this to a deep squat, up onto your toes, reach up. You can take out the jump. Your choice. Keep going. Okay, 2 squats, squat, squat, burpee. 2 squats, burpee, press up. Step it through if you want to. Take out the press up, you're not fancying that, but you're getting a burpee in, you're getting 2 squats in. Squat thrust, down to your mat, hands under the shoulders, both knees in, both feet out, in your own time. Keep going, keep going. Are you ready? Staying down here, close arm press ups, hands under the shoulders from the knees, or the toes, keeping the elbows tight to the ribs, keeping the torso rigid, lowering the chest towards the floor, pushing back up, keeping those elbows tight into your ribs, working the triceps. Keep breathing. On your feet. Are you ready? Basketball. Bend down, squat, pick up the ball to one side, throw it to the other. Pick it up, jump and throw it. You can take out the jump if you wish. But get that twisting. You're squatting, twisting to one side, okay? Keep going. Keep going. Oh. Are you ready? Down we go. Onto your hands. Squat thrust times 2. Press up. Squat thrust times 2. Press up. Press ups can be close or wide, entirely up to you. 2 squat thrusts and a press up. Take it to your knees if you want to for the press up. On your feet. Are you ready? Burpees. Come on. Burpees, another set. Up and down we go. Keep going. Ten seconds. Are you warmed up? I should hope so. Back to your mat. Press ups, your choice. Whichever press ups you like. Off you go. Keep your abs engaged. Keep your torso tight. Keep breathing. One more exercise on your feet. Are you ready? Star jumps. Squat down. Power up into your star. Take it down to jacks if you want to. Land with the knees soft. Hold it there, hold it there, grab a drink, have a little break. Whew. Everyone warmed up now? I thought you might be. We've got one more circuit to go. Very straightforward. It's all about the abs. Grab one last drink before we get going. 12 exercises, 40 seconds each. It's the same. We're going to start off with plank, down on the mat, 40 seconds. Let's go. From the hands and the toes, from the toes on the elbows or on the knees, entirely up to you. Hold it tight. Hold that plank tight, abs are engaged, belly button pulled into the spine, pelvic floor zipped up, like you're trying to zip up a tight pair of jeans. You have to hold it all in, pulling it tight, keeping the torso rigid, and breathing. You might want your feet a little bit wider for the next one, because you're going to stay in plank and just go to shoulder taps. Just go into shoulder taps. Try to keep your back flat as you go. So you want to have the feet a little bit wider. When you put your hand down, put it directly under your shoulder. The maximum amount of support. Engage the abs, keeping your torso tight, keeping your back flat. Okay, over you go, onto your backside. Then you're going to have alternate knees to elbows. Onto your back, feet flat, engage the abs, lift the shoulders away from the floor. Bring the opposite knee in to your elbow. You can take it down to oblique crunch, rolling from one shoulder to the other, reaching over, touching the floor, bringing the knee in to the opposite elbow. Side plank on your right. From your right hand, from your feet, come from your knees. If you wish, come from your knee. Otherwise you're up on your toes. We're just going to do a straightforward side plank. You're just holding it tight. Facing the front, lifting the hips towards the ceiling. Abs engaged. Using your obliques to hold the hip up. Facing the front and side plank on the left. Swap sides. Keep going. And keep breathing. Still facing the front. Remembering to lift the hips. Pushing the pelvis towards the ceiling. Abs engaged. All pulled tight. Down you go onto your backside. Sit up and twist. Use the abs, lift away. Oblique twist either side. Control back to the mat. Keeping the abs engaged throughout the exercise. If you wish to take it down to oblique crunches, then please do that. Back into plank position, back into your plank, and just hold it tight. High or low, knees or toes, whatever suits you. And breathe. Hold it tight. Over you go onto your back, V-sits. All the way to the floor, legs flat, back to the floor, arms out, engage the abs. Lift the heels away from the floor, lift the shoulders away from the floor, take the hands towards the toes. If you want to take it down, bend the legs and straighten the arms. Entirely up to you. Back into plank. Plank and punch this time. So whatever position you're in, keeping it all tight, reaching out in front, Swapping hands. Keeping the back flat. Keep the abs engaged, pull them tight. Over you go, onto your back. Oblique crunches. Feet flat, knees up, back flat. Just oblique crunches, reaching over. Engage the abs. Reaching over, tapping the floor either side. Keep breathing. A few more seconds. Onto your front. Lying down on your front. Arms in the cactus position. When you're ready, breathe in. As you exhale, lift the shoulders away. Keeping the pelvis on the floor, keeping the toes down. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Breathe in. Back to the floor. And repeat in your own time. Keep going. Nearly there. Hold it there. In your own time. Come up to standing. Come to standing when you're ready. We'll cool down. Just be aware if you've been dripping where you're standing, make sure you're safe, you're not going to slip. Let's take the right arm across the chest and ease the elbow into the chest and stretch the shoulder. It's certainly done plenty of press ups tonight. Your shoulders have done plenty of work, holding you in plank, doing press ups, burpees, all sorts of things. Plenty of work in the upper body and the shoulders. Swap sides and they're probably feeling it a bit. Respiration. We'll start to recover. Soften the knees. Starting to relax. Take the right hand overhead, place it on top of your spine, ease the elbow back and just stretch the tricep, the back of your arm. Heart rate beginning to recover now. Swap sides. Hope you all had a good weekend, found yourselves plenty to do. The weather was a bit mixed. Okay, relax out of that one. We'll do a calf stretch. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, press the back heel into the floor, bend the front knee. Make sure that back foot is facing directly forwards. And lean forwards to extend the stretch in the calf. Let's swap sides. Hold it there, getting a good stretch in the calf. And when you're ready, let's just relax out of that one. Put your weight on your right foot, soften the knee, lift the left. Push the hips forward, push the foot into the hand. You're trying to get a stretch from the hip to the knee, the front of the bent leg. Just focus on the hip, pressing it forwards, and you'll feel that stretch extend through the quad. And when you're ready, let's swap sides. And just relax out of that one. Okay, we'll do the hamstring stretch. One foot in front, the other foot just behind it. Straighten the front leg, bend the back knee, lean over at the waist, push your pelvis up towards the ceiling. You'll feel the hamstring stretch beginning in the straight leg. Breathe in, let the shoulders just relax down towards the knee, keeping the pelvis high, and you should feel that hamstring stretch extend. If you want to lift the toe and extend it down the leg, it's entirely up to you. But let's relax out of that one, swap sides, do the other side. Pushing the backside up to the ceiling, feeling the hamstring stretch in the front leg. Lifting the toe if you wish. And let's relax out of that one. Take it down to the mat. So in this half kneeling position, front knees over the front ankle, back hip is over the knee. We're going to tilt the pelvis. Tilt the pelvis towards the back, tailbone comes underneath, and you should be able to generate a stretch in the front of the pelvis here. Particularly tight area for runners and cyclists, and particularly difficult to stretch. You can get into it with this stretch, unless you're super flexy, of course, and you've got no tightness in there at all, in which case you can take it out to the longer lunge and do the longer hip flexor stretch. Let's swap sides. Tipping the pelvis back, tipping the tailbone underneath. Just relaxing carefully out of that one. Bring yourself slowly up to standing. Get the feet wide, bending at the waist. Take the hands down towards the floor. Keep the neck relaxed. Keep breathing. Take the hands over to the right. Walk them over to the left. Bring the hands to the middle. Walk the feet in. Straighten up one bone at a time. Standing up, lift the chest up last, lift the chin up last. Reaching overhead, have a little stretch out. I think we'll have 5 monkey swings, how about that? When you're ready, breathing in, bending the knees. Last one. Reach for the sky, up onto your toes, stretch it all out. Heels to the floor, elbows down, hands together. Thanks very much, folks. Good to see you all on a Monday. Hope you all enjoyed that. Hope you're all warmed up now and ready to get on with the rest of your week. Good luck with the rest of your week. Enjoy that, and I'll see you on Thursday. Thanks. Bye.